Everybody, Andrew the Moo here, and as I mentioned when I did the stream not long ago, that we would continue doing Monster Party, through this. Ah! Blood everywhere. We just beat the fish down. So, I mean, basically what we're doing at this point. Hello! Okay. I want it said that there's kind of an accident involved in this. Like, I'm redoing this because of the fact that there was a major error in my recordings. And so I've got full health right now. And that just dawned on me. Let's mix it up. Let me beat your babies around. Come on. Yeah, come on. Just there you go. So gonna do like this and tell you what, would it be easier for me to this is actually probably gonna be the easier way for me to just beat this Medusa thingy. Yeah, so much easier to go about that way. Oh, look at us, I can't remember what his name is. I'm just going to call him my dragon friend. Yay. We have our dragon buddy, and he can squat down too. And he can shoot laser beams. Yay. By the way, I'm actually going to race and likely finish this game before the Let's Play of this is done. The way things are looking. And you're like, the race? Yeah, at the end of the month, the last Tuesday of the month of September, Soy Bomb and I will be racing this game. He and I have a tendency to race some of the worst of the video games together, and we find that, I'm not going to say he finds it fun, I'm going to say that I find it enjoyable, and leave it at that. I won't speak for him, I'll let him speak his mind concerning the playing of video games that are not so great. Come here, fish. Fish head. Walleye Pete. Trying to attack me. How dare you? And basically what you're doing is you're going in through these rooms and you're, trying to kill 3 bosses. It's basically all that I'm doing throughout this section. Now, I did somehow off-screen the crocodile that was down there. He just disappeared all of a sudden. Alright, would love to have gotten some health just then. That's not the way that played out. And I'm glad that you can reflect, or I say reflect, that you can shoot back the enemies. I keep getting hit by little fish guy here. You can reflect back the various attacks. That is very beneficial while you're playing this game. And I do mean very beneficial. So, do I go down or do I go up to get there? I have to go down. Very good. And I know I missed a spot just then, and I'm going to have to go back this way. Because, yeah, I missed that. I didn't miss it. Come on, gimme. Oh. Oh no, it's this! I hate this. These enemies. Come on, can I? Ooh, no, this is gonna be good. So, this is a set of enemies. He bounced, Oh, come on. Prawn. And then we have onion ring, we have an onion ring boss, and honestly, there's probably a better way to defeat these enemies than I'm going about it. But you know what? Whatever works at this point. So we've got deep fried shrimp. We have onion ring, and I'm assuming this is supposed to be deep fried tempura. I'm not sure. It could be, like Kentucky Fried Cheetos. I don't know. But they're dead. Now, that being said, I'm going to take a wild guess and just assume that that door doesn't lead to anything. Because they usually don't have the bosses so close together. This could be a mistake on my end. But I'm going to take a gamble. Yeah. Oops. Well, that was a... I got hit twice because of the fact that I'm garbage. Blood is dripping a whole lot faster than I thought. And I've always wondered why... Okay. Shoot, 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 shoot. Yeah! I do like the fact that I can attack using their own weapons against them. That makes the game a little bit more enjoyable to me. Okay, so I can attack right in here. I really need to look into something because the music right now is reminding me of... And hear me out, I get that a lot of these games are probably more closely related by musician than I would think. Hey, we got... I want to call him Bernie. Bernie. Empty. Okay. So I went the wrong way. I want to call him Bernie. Is Bert. I think his name is Bert. Which is the weirdest name for a monster. It's like a monster by the... You know, how many monsters you know by the name of Bert? I know no monster named Bert. Not even Tim Burton. Well, that wasn't what I wanted, but that's how this is going to have to work. Yeah, we got more of our little friend here. More Bert time. Absolutely. All for more Bert time. Oh. I was hoping that this would go a different way, but it's not. Drip blood and quickly run. I do think we have a boss in this room. I don't quite remember. Yeah, it's the coin boss. And I can't reflect anything back at him, so it's just like, hey, we do what we can. We do what we must in order to survive. And that's what we did. We destroyed the 3 bosses of this level. We can now make our way to the end of the stage, because that's the way this game works. You kill 3 bosses, you go to the end of the stage. Now, as I was saying a moment ago, the music... I didn't mean to jump. The music reminds me so much of Nightmare on Elm Street for some reason. Like, that's the vibe that I get when I play this, is like, Freddy is going to like, oh, be careful, Freddy's coming to attack. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, kids. Ha ha. And it's one of those things where I would love to look up and see if the musician is the same one that might have done the Nightmare on Elm Street game, just for that reason. But like I said, that's the feeling that I get. Come on. There we go. And there's the end of the stage. I made a good gamble a minute ago when I said I don't know if this is going to be how this works, but we're going to try it anyway. It was a good idea. It was a good gamble. Sometimes gambles work out. Don't gamble, kids. Alright, we're done with this stage. We get some health, and like I said, I didn't mean to start with full health a minute ago. I did kind of abuse it, but guess what? Our health is going to drop drastically as we continue through this game. On to round 3, where we're given the fact that there are these items dropping down on us. And I gotta be honest with you, as an adult now, I'm kind of like, how in the world did this become a game? Like, not just a game, but a game that was likely kind of sold to children. This seems like a trap. It could very well be a trap. No! They actually programmed that well where I wouldn't be just randomly attacked by something bad. Look at this guy right here. He's... Just look at him. He's kind of cute. He's just like... Okay. Where is your pattern? Where do you stop? Right in here. So I should, you know, take the bat to you. And what about that skeleton? There's a skeleton who pops in and out. Okay, he's gonna pop within one of 2 areas, it looks like, or 3 areas. Oh! Okay, so I need to not stand so close to where he was standing. I'm going to take a step back just in case. Yeah, there we go. I love the movement of the characters in this. Seriously, am I gonna have to take some hits? Duck. Yeah! Yeah, that worked out. And we can just jump up and bat array. Bat array. Oh, right, this boss. And he shoots out little moo cows. He shoots out little moo cows. Oh, best boss ever. He shoots out tiny little moo cows. Oh, best thing to kill me ever. It's a giant, and of course hitting him in the head doesn't work. Hitting him in the moo shooter, I don't know if that's what I should call it, but that's what it was. It was like he was shooting out little moos from a specific area. Now, I do want to try to do something real quick, because one thing I did notice while playing through this, yes, I have played through this before. I actually, after I did the stream, decided to play through the entire game. And do that for a few reasons, one of which is to get the hang of it and to, whereas I don't remember where the bosses are, to try to learn things. And I did learn that an enemy that drops a specific item is going to drop that specific item for some time later. And so I can go back and grind if I'm low on health in certain spots. That's actually going to be helpful later on in the game. I think it's the final stage, which is absolutely mind-numbingly terrible. I mean, it's bad. Like, I hate the final boss of this game. And so I will give the, but the grinding only lasts so long, and then you can't grind anymore. But I did get a good bit of health just from doing that, and so I wouldn't say that my time was wasted. It was helpful to me. Oop. Come back, little bat guy. I would, for the most part, say that this is a good game. Aha! We have Bertie shooting out his strong laser beams. Laser gaze. Laser gaze. That's right. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Moo says every time he picks up the microphone to commentate, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I mean, in all honesty, like, seriously, every time I pick up this microphone, not that I'm playing one-handed, and I've got the controller with one hand and the microphone in the other, but I mean, every time I do something of this nature, I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what to say. Like, it's like, well, you need to find things to converse about. Well, there are a number of things I can converse about, but in all honesty, Let's Playing is not as easy as some would try to make it out to be. Of course, it's not as hard as I'm probably making it out to be. It's just, I am naturally a nervous person, and so because of that, you know, my anxieties come out, and so it's a difficult time for me to talk sometimes. I made a mistake. Okay, I'm going to be attacked by him, and he's going to hit me and give me nothing in return. Now, I can go back up and attack little bat fellas in just a moment. And I am going to do that. Don't get me wrong. But there's some days I have no clue what to talk about. It's like, we'll talk about your life. I don't really know what to say about my life that I think would be interesting enough to put on, you know, to tell you guys about. I mean, I have a dog. Now, I have posted pictures of said dog before on my Twitter account. You know, things of that nature. I have a wife, and my wife has even gotten to the point where she's, like, you know, wanting to stream, and has streamed recently. Very proud of her for that. But yeah, it's just trying to find something engaging and interesting to say isn't always as easy as one might think. I would love to be able to just talk about anything and everything. I'm also not that type of person, like, unless there's deep, meaningful conversation, like, if, even on stream, I have a hard time with just, like, talking about the weather. I could not, nuts. About to get hit again. Alright, come on. Yeah! Alright, kill this guy. You know, and that's what I think about when I see the umbrellas is, the weather. I can talk about the weather. I mean, we had Dorian recently, and he was like, Eagle! And hopefully you got that reference. If not, then I'm realizing how old I am. Okay, so you... Good grief. At least I got health off of him. I'll suck all your blood. Alright, so hitting them with their projectiles, I think, does the most damage to them. Oh, and I need this guy dead. I need this guy dead yesterday. Oh, thank you. Oh, and the extra health went out. Worked out well. But I mean, sometimes making conversation is just a difficult thing for me, because I try to think of things that I think people might want to talk about, but the things that I find interesting, other people don't. That and some, you know, I have problems finishing complete sentences sometimes. So that happens. At any rate, this is Enter the Moo, and these are 2 levels of Monster Party, and we're going to continue on playing some more Monster Party later. Hope you all have a great day, and bye now.